Iran has reportedly targeted a key U.S. ally as Washington issues fresh warnings for American citizens amid rising tensions across the region. Within just 24 hours, another wave of alleged Iranian drone attacks has struck Kuwait, intensifying fears of a wider regional conflict. As concerns grow over the possibility of a broader war, U.S. officials are urging Americans in the region to remain alert and prepare for potential developments. With the situation rapidly escalating, Washington is advising citizens to consider leaving the Middle East as security fears continue to mount. In just 24 hours, Kuwait said its air defense systems were once again engaging hostile drone attacks, marking another security incident amid rising regional tensions. Kuwait said it was responding to incoming drones following what it described as Iranian aggression, accusing Tehran-linked forces of posing a direct security threat. The Kuwaiti authorities said explosions heard by residents were caused by air defense interceptions, explaining that the sounds resulted from efforts to neutralize the incoming threats. The Kuwaiti military urged residents to follow official safety instructions during attacks, emphasizing the importance of relying on government guidance during periods of heightened security alerts. The reported drone attack on Kuwait comes after Iran claimed it had struck an American base in the country, further increasing tensions and raising concerns over possible regional escalation. Iran said it targeted key facilities at the US-run Ahmed Al-Jaber Air Base in Kuwait, describing the operation as a significant strike against what it called an important American military installation in the region. The Iranian army said the strike was carried out as part of the 27th phase of Operation Thunderbolt, presenting it as the latest stage in its ongoing military campaign. According to the Iranian army, loitering drones were used during the latest operation, with the military claiming the unmanned systems were deployed to carry out precision strikes on designated targets. Tehran claimed the drones targeted aircraft shelters at Ahmed Al-Jaber Air Base, alleging that the facilities were being used to support U.S. military and aerial operations. Iran also said satellite communication systems were among the targets, claiming the operation was intended to disrupt critical military communications and surveillance capabilities. Equipment storage facilities were also targeted during the operation, according to the Iranian statement, which said multiple military assets were included in the list of objectives. The Iranian army described Ahmed Al-Jaber Air Base as a key hub for U.S. air and surveillance operations, alleging that it plays a central role in supporting American military activities across the region. It said the base plays a major role in supporting U.S. military operations in the Middle East, claiming it serves as an important center for logistics, reconnaissance, and operational coordination. The U.S. Embassy in Jordan warned American citizens to consider leaving the Middle East, citing ongoing security concerns and the possibility of further instability across the region. U.S. officials said the current security environment remains complex and unpredictable, with continued risks of additional escalation and potential threats to American citizens and interests. Americans currently in the region were advised to remain prepared to depart if conditions deteriorate, as authorities urged people to monitor developments closely and review their personal safety plans. The embassy warned that possible flight cancellations, airspace closures, and travel disruptions could occur, potentially affecting movement in and out of affected areas. The embassy also urged American citizens to avoid traveling near military bases in Jordan, highlighting concerns over potential risks around sensitive security locations. Washington warned that Iran and Tehran-backed groups could target U.S. interests overseas, increasing concerns about possible attacks against American personnel, facilities, or citizens. While Americans outside the region were advised to seriously reconsider travel through the Middle East, as officials highlighted the possibility of rapidly changing security conditions. The latest alert comes as Iran's military pressure campaign continues across the region, with rising tensions involving Tehran, the United States, and their respective allies. Gulf states have expressed concern about being drawn into a wider conflict between Iran and the United States, fearing that regional escalation could threaten security, trade, and energy routes. Saudi Arabia is reportedly preparing for major military offensive aimed at weakening the Houthis and reshaping the balance of power in Yemen. According to Yemeni sources, the planned operation could combine naval strikes with a large-scale ground offensive against Houthi-controlled positions. Saudi forces have reportedly been repositioning troops in eastern Yemen ahead of the potential operation, according to a report by The Guardian. The reported troop deployments are believed to be focused on supporting a possible advance toward Yemen's strategically important Al Bayda Governorate. Saudi Arabia's reported military strategy aims to eliminate the Houthi threat to Riyadh's critical oil export routes and regional security. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman is also reportedly seeking to build a multinational naval coalition to safeguard commercial shipping through the Red Sea and nearby waterways. 14 nations have backed Saudi Arabia's proposal to create a multinational maritime defense alliance, a coalition designed to strengthen security cooperation and address growing concerns in key international waters. The proposed alliance aims to protect vital shipping routes, energy carriers, and global trade networks by improving maritime security coordination and ensuring safer movement of commercial vessels across strategic waterways. Let's take a look at who all have reportedly signed the proposal. Turkey, Pakistan, Egypt, Sudan, Djibouti, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, Jordan, Yemen, Bangladesh, Nigeria, and finally Somalia. The countries involved supported the founding arrangements of the proposed maritime coalition, marking an initial step toward establishing a joint framework for greater cooperation on regional and international maritime security. Other participating states also expressed support for the initiative, while continuing to complete their respective domestic approval processes before formally joining the proposed alliance. Riyadh has also called on the United States and several European allies to support efforts aimed at strengthening security in the Red Sea, according to reports from The Guardian. Saudi Arabia is expected to serve as the founding and leading country of the alliance, taking a central role in shaping the coalition structure and future operations. Reports indicate that Riyadh will host the main headquarters of the proposed coalition, positioning the kingdom as the primary hub for coordinating maritime defense efforts among member states. The coalition is expected to focus on countering threats against commercial vessels and maritime infrastructure, with the goal of protecting critical shipping routes and maintaining the stability of global trade networks. The development comes as military chiefs and diplomatic envoys from 43 countries attended Saudi-led defense talks, where officials discussed challenges facing maritime security and regional stability. A European Union delegation also participated in the meeting on maritime security, highlighting broader international interest in addressing risks affecting shipping routes and economic activity. Officials discussed recent attacks on commercial ships, threats to energy carriers, and growing risks to global supply chains caused by instability in strategic maritime regions. The move comes as tensions surrounding Red Sea shipping continue to escalate across the region, raising concerns over the safety of commercial vessels and the uninterrupted flow of goods and energy resources. The development follows the Houthis' declaration of a maritime blockade against Saudi Arabia on July 20th, increasing fears of further disruptions in regional waters. The group has since targeted Saudi tankers, intensifying concerns over the security of energy routes and the potential impact on international oil and shipping markets.